Good morning and what is up, Bitraders? Once again, I'm Coach Arthur of Bitrade Learning Hub, here to give you the current market update of the cryptocurrency space. As you can see right now, we are actually still struggling at the 23,000 level. The question is BTC gonna flip, or is BTC going to the moon, or is it going to 24,000 level? So actually that's the question since Monday, our first market update of Bitrade Learning Hub. That's the question that I've been struggling to answer. But looking at the data right now, market is still actually bullish at the moment. As you can see, we are still in a green market, wherein Aptos and Threshold is actually the number one coins having volume. So actually, if you want to check crypto bubbles, go ahead. It's actually a good tool for you to check crypto assets who are having volume momentarily from weekly, from hourly, and from daily. Okay, so try to check out crypto bubbles if you want to do market analysis. But looking at the crypto market cap, we are still at the $1 trillion. Our dominance is still 42%. But imagine that usually during bear market, the BTC dominance is usually at 60% level. But as you can see right now, of course, time is different. BTC dominance is now at the 40%. Maybe on the next halving or the next bear market, BTC will be at around 20%, but let's see what will happen. All right, so we'll just see what is the dominance will tell us, because the dominance is actually a very important fundamental part of trading cryptocurrencies. Because if the dominance of BTC is above 50%, it only means that more and more people are actually investing in Bitcoin than altcoins. So usually, if Bitcoin pumps during these sessions or during these levels, Bitcoin is the only one actually pumping, and other altcoins are stable. Some of them are actually dumping. So it's actually a good thing that we are still at the 42% level, which is giving us a good sign that more and more people are still interested at alternative coins. Looking at CoinGlass at the moment, as we can see, we are increasing in the crypto fear and greed index. We are actually approaching the greed index, but as of right now, people are still neutral of Bitcoin. Like I said, we are struggling to reach the 24,000 level. We are still at the 23,000 level. We are consolidating there, we are ranging there, or we are accumulating more and more demand. But as you can see, the funding rates of the cryptocurrency market are still normal. Aptos, on the other hand, is actually decreasing, sorry. So it means that more and more short positions are now closing, or there's a possibility that those short positions were already liquidated, as Aptos actually soar high up towards the 134%. So imagine that. Imagine how many people got liquidated to Aptos for shorting it early. Okay, but looking on the long versus short ratio, we are still on the ratio of 1, meaning that the crypto fear and greed index is telling us that people are neutral at the moment. So looking at the buy and longs and short ratio, or the percentage of the longs and shorts, actually more and more people are shorting BTC. But as you can see, it's a close battle between the long versus short. So technically, we might not see a possible dump or pump, because the market is actually balanced at the moment. Looking at the hourly time frame, like the 4 hour, as we can see, longs is actually winning than shorts. Looking at the hourly time frame, still longs. Okay, so more and more people are still optimistic of the market being in a bull run. Okay, like CZ said, the king of Binance, the last 3 months, in summary, FUD is temporary. So yeah, imagine that we actually suffered for a long bear market, a long range season wherein we are at the bottom at $16,000 level. But like CC said, FUD is temporary. But like what I said yesterday from the previous video, there is actually historical data between Bitcoin and during a bull market or recession, that Bitcoin actually pumped towards 300% on its weekly time frame. That was January also. So maybe February is somehow different from this coming days or weeks. Okay, but anyways, according to the GDP of the United States, actually, one reason why Bitcoin pump is that the suggested or the estimated GDP for quarter four of the year 2022 is actually higher than the expected GDP, which is 2.6%. So the actual number is 2.9%. So what happens when the GDP is higher is, of course, the dollar index drops. Okay, so if the dollar index drops, the problem is that the good thing in the cryptocurrency space is that it actually goes up high. Okay, so this may be one reason why Bitcoin is still pumping, is still bullish, even though there are signs of bears, there are signs of FUDs. Bitcoin still remains above $23,000 level. At the same time, one of the fortune companies, Robinhood, it is actually a hybrid exchange right now, which is offering stocks, crypto, and foreign exchange, has actually been breached by their Twitter account, wherein, as you can see, their social media was hacked and used by hackers to advocate or to post what we call these fake tokens. Okay, fake tokens that are what we call as shit coins or what we call as scam tokens. Okay, so if you are a follower of Robinhood, I just want to tell you that Robinhood's Twitter account has been hacked. Okay, looking on the bullish side, like I said a while ago, up to source another 36%, while Bitcoin being rejected at the 24,000 level. So as you can see in this Crypto Potato article, Bitcoin is actually challenged at the 24,000 level. But like I said, there's always a possibility that Bitcoin might flip 24,000 level, or it may go down further. But still, we are still awaiting for confirmations as Bitcoin is actually unpredicted at the moment since we are in the ranging zone. We don't know if that ranging zone is actually accumulating demands, or is it a distribution zone wherein it is accumulating supply, more and more sell pressures. Okay, but of course, if you've bought Aptos from $7, congratulations, congratulations to us for buying Aptos on $7. So if you have bought Aptos $7, your portfolio might have two times or double. You might have doubled your portfolio. Okay. Another news on FTX. FTX creditors was actually what they call this was been has been affected by this FTX crash, wherein most of Fortune 500 companies have been involved with this FTX crash, because most of the investors of FTX exchange are actually Apple, Amazon, Google, Meta, Netflix, Microsoft, and many more investors. So by the collapse of their exchange, a lot of Fortune 500 companies were actually affected by this crash. So what is actually happening right now with FTX? Actually, SBF has been plead as non-guilty. He actually bailed, I think, around $4 million as a bail fee. But as you can see, he actually still actually owe a lot of Fortune 500 companies. That's why one of the Twitter threads that I have read, I think that was yesterday, is that SBF is actually selling one of his house in the United States for, I think, 4.67 million, if I'm not mistaken. So more onto that, you have to check the story of SBF and FTX, okay? So that you cannot conclude that cryptocurrency is a scam because of the FTX exchange. Actually, there are reasons why FTX had crashed. Okay, but looking more on the DXY or the technical analysis, as you can see, due to the result of the GDP, the US dollar index actually dropped minimal amount of drop, but as you can see, it is still on this supply zone as demand zone as suspected. So what I see from the movement of the DXY or the dollar index is it's actually forming a harmonic pattern, a bullish harmonic pattern, which has a possibility to retrace at the 105 level. But we still don't know when will this happen because of the current economic news, the GDP. So if maybe the GDP is expected to be 2.4% and the actual number came out as 2.6%, the possibility is the XY had pumped and Bitcoin has dumped. Okay, but I'm not pessimistic of the market. I'm still waiting for confirmations. As you can see on Bitcoin right now, it actually opened above the supply zone, the current resistance at 23,000 level. So since it opened above there, I'm actually still following this pattern from the previous video that Bitcoin might still reach the 25,000 level and be rejected there, or it may go further at around $26,000. And once it got rejected, it may retrace towards the $23,000 level again. Okay, and if it remains above $23,000 level, there's a possibility that it may retrace again and retest the $25,000 level, or it may go down slowly to form this the C pattern of the harmonic pattern. If it forms and stays above 19,400 or $19,000, there's a possibility that Bitcoin will reach the $28,000. But as you can see, this harmonic pattern is actually a macro pattern. It is based on the daily and the 4-hour time frame. So usually this is a long-term view of Bitcoin, as we all see. But like I said, cryptocurrency is a highly volatile market. Anything can happen from time to time, from minutes to hours or days. Okay, so just be careful. Always wait for confirmations before buying or entering a position. Okay, looking at Ethereum, it is still bullish, but it is still struggling at the 1,700 level. It keeps on getting rejected on this level. But if, like I said, if it will go above this $1,700 level, we may reach the $2,000 level. But as I'm looking at Ethereum ecosystem, it is still bullish. Okay, so actually the projects of Ethereum 2.0 is actually good. More and more investors are buying Ethereums because of the NFTs behind it that is actually supporting its ecosystem. So if you want to try Ethereum, you have to wait for the confirmation before buying. Okay, but if you are a risk taker, then go ahead and buy one. Okay. And looking at Aptos at the moment, actually looking at Aptos having a parabolic move, meaning that this parabolic move is actually a bullish pattern. Wherein currently our Aptos token is actually on its base 3 of its parabolic move. So base 3 usually takes time to consolidate and have a single drop to retrace, or what we call as bear trap. So if ever the bear trap will happen very soon, there's a possibility that Aptos will still increase in price. Okay, because as we can see, this is a parabolic move on its base 3, and usually base 4 is actually the peak of the price of a token during a parabolic move. Okay, so if I were you, I'll just wait for confirmations for now, because like I said, Bitcoin is unpredictable at the moment. Anything can happen anytime soon. Okay, so that's it for me for today. I hope you have a good morning, have a great day, and happy trading.